Hi guys, welcome to the channel. In this video we shall discuss the formation of image by a convex mirror. In the previous video we discussed the rules for image formation by convex mirror. We are going to use the same rules and we see how an image is formed in a convex mirror. Unlike the concave mirror, there are only two cases, right? So one case is when the object is placed anywhere between the pole of the mirror and infinity, and the second case is when the object is placed at infinity. Okay, so let us look at the first case. The first case is when the object is placed anywhere between pole and infinity. Okay, so here if you just see here, the object is placed between pole and infinity. Then for the image formation we need two rays, and according to previous video, uh, the rules that we learnt in the previous video, which are going to apply that. Okay, so I'm going to take a ray AD which is parallel to the principal axis. Then this ray is going to be reflected in such a way that it looks like it is coming from principal focus, right? So you can see that AD is a ray which is parallel to the principal axis. Then DX is a ray, reflected ray. It looks like it is coming from the focus. Now one more ray is there, that is AE. It is directed towards center of curvature. After reflection at point E, it is going to follow the same path. It will be reflected along the same path. Now, are these two rays actually meeting? No, they are not actually meeting. They are diverging from each other. So therefore, what we do? We are going to extend them backwards. One ray is going to be coming from the focus, and one more ray is appears to coming from the center of curvature. Both of them are going to meet at a point, that is A dash B dash. There the image is formed, right? So here if you look at the size of the object and size of the image, the size of the image is small, or you can say it is diminished. And is it a virtual and erect image or a real and inverted image? You can see that it is a virtual and erect image, right? So where is the image formed? It is formed between pole and focus of the convex mirror, right? So these are the three observations. First one is the image is formed behind the mirror between pole and focus. Second observation is it is virtual and erect, and third observation is it is diminished, or it means it is smaller than the object. These are the three observations that you should keep it in mind in case of a convex mirror. Now different examples can be given here, different right? So please look at figure A. The image of the matchstick in the convex mirror, it is virtual, erect, and it is smaller than the matchstick. Here also the image of the face in the back side of a shining steel spoon is virtual, erect, and diminished. So please take a spoon in your home and look at the back side of the spoon. You are going to yourself see the virtual and diminished image of yourself. Okay, next case, there are only two cases I told you. So next case is when the object is placed at infinity, what will happen? So whenever you keep the object at infinity, it means that we are going to get parallel rays of light from that object. So here I have two rays here. One ray is coming through A and is reflected at point D and going back at what you can say X. One more ray is there, that is AP, and it is reflected along Y, PY. The reflected ray is PY, right? So both of them are going to meet if you extend them backwards at point A dash B dash. There you can see that a virtual image of the object is formed, but this image will be highly diminished. Okay, so this is the formation of image by convex mirror when the object is placed at infinity. So what are the observations? The observations are, the image will be formed at focus, it will be virtual and erect, and it will be highly diminished. Okay, so these are the observations. Now let us so there are only two are there. Let us summarize this. So when you place the object anywhere between pole and infinity, the image will be formed between P and F, the size will be diminished, and it will be virtual and erect. When you place the object at infinity, the position of the image is behind the mirror, that is for at focus F, and the image is highly diminished, and the nature of the image is virtual and erect. Let us look at the uses of convex mirror. The most important use of convex mirror is that it is used as a rear view mirror in vehicles like buses, car, truck, or your two-wheeler, right? So you might have seen on your bike somewhere it will be written as objects in the mirror are closer than they appear, right? So convex mirror is used as a rear view mirror in vehicles. Why? The first reason is the convex mirror always gives a virtual and erect image. So you don't have to see an inverted image, you are going to get an erect image. And in case of a convex mirror, the image is diminished, right, which means it is smaller than the object. So because of that, it is going to give a wide field of view, so that it covers a large area behind your vehicle, so that you can look at the vehicles that are coming from your behind. Okay, so from compared to the plane mirror, it gives a wider field of view, so that it will be easy for you to look at the mirror, look at the vehicles that are coming from your behind. Okay, so that is the thing. Now it is also used as shop security mirrors, because it covers a wider field of view in a jewelry shop or in any other shop. Nowadays they are being replaced with the security cameras, but CCTV, but nowadays but before that they used to use this convex mirror as security mirrors. Okay, I think you understood the convex mirror image formation and different uses of convex mirror. Okay, thank you guys.